Throughout centuries of storytelling, we have become acquainted with characters that inspire us to be better. From hundreds of years, even millennia, to present, we learned of different personalities and how they face their weaknesses and strengths. There are numerous examples among them of introverted types who are as relatable today as they were in the past. For today's example, we will discuss the attributes of Frodo Baggins. J.R.R. Tolkien came up with the name Frodo from the Old English word froda, meaning wise by experience. The name highlights his thoughtful, scholarly nature. He's curious about the outside world and beings that live beyond the quiet shire. He is set apart from the traditional action-oriented hero, having an introspective, reflective, and melancholic nature. His battles are very much a spiritual and psychological nature, in addition to the physical. A quiet fortitude through bearing patiently great inner conflicts, and growing sense of detachment. Even from the beginning of the story, Frodo is different from other hobbits, being reserved, preferring deep thinking and reflection, reading and mulling over thoughts in solitude, and speaking to strangers. He carries the mental and spiritual burden of the ring, which bears weight on him constantly, and he is aware of its temptations, having to remain consistently in check to refrain from succumbing to it. The internal painful process of introspection makes him a self-realizing being. He's not inclined to be vocal about his struggles with others to keep them from worrying about him, keeping the mental and emotional fatigue private. This experience increases his ability to empathize with others, including Gollum. Despite others who advised against it, and the great burden of the ring, his quiet heart remained compassionate, knowing all too well the power the ring has on its bearers. Even though he didn't succumb as much as the Gollum, its power still affected him. Being bruised, broken, and battered by the burden, the trauma affected him, feeling internal struggles, including guilt for not being able to destroy the ring to a level that his quiet life in the Shire was no longer pleasant, and he becomes melancholy and detached. His journey mirrors the process of individuation, leaving the comforts of his home and having to face his shadow. The experiences are integrated to profoundly change him. He chooses to depart his home for the undying lands, desiring to address the needs of his spiritual healing.